Hi everyone, long time no speak. I don't know where the camera is actually, so I'm looking all over the place. And I can't see anything on screen either because I've decided to come and film in the garden because it's so lovely. We were actually due rain yesterday and today, but it's nice, so gotta enjoy it, haven't you? Yeah, sorry I haven't updated my YouTube for a little while. I just get busy, you know, but as I always say, I'm always uploading and updating things on my Instagram, which is Koren's one2one journey. So yeah, still on plan. I don't know how many weeks it's been now, and I'm not sort of like being really strict with how I'm sort of documenting week by week, but just more focusing on, you know, watching the numbers go down and achieving small set goals, which is working well so far. This week I weighed in and I was 12 stone 9 pounds, so that's 13 pounds down since I restarted one2one, which is fantastic. Almost my first stone off, which is really good and a move in the right direction. My first mini goal was to be able to fit back into my grey winter coat, which I've got some pictures on my Instagram and stuff where I had this coat in like a 16 or an 18 before, and then last year I bought the exact same coat because it was in the sale, but I bought it in a 10, and it was just like one of the best feelings ever, you know, like, oh my god, I bought a nice fitted winter coat in a size 10, and it was just crazy. But yeah, where I'd got a bit down, I think like most of us, when we all went into lockdown and there was this virus, and obviously then I found out I couldn't get married and things. I came off plan because I couldn't afford it at the time. And I just ate a lot of bread and carbs, and we had a lot of takeaways, and I was just basically went on this massive binge fest of things that I knew I shouldn't eat. And although I knew exactly what I was doing and I knew it was wrong, I just didn't stop myself. So I think the longer that the lockdown went on, the more I got upset and just carried on eating. Anyway, I think I'd had a good solid 3 months of binging and I'd gained about 1.5 stone. But then I was doing more hours at work and my money went up a little bit, so I was like, well, I have this little bit of excess money now, what am I going to do? Obviously we can't go out or do anything with money or anything, so we were sort of saving a bit anyway. So I was like, right, back on plan. So I've been following step 2. In case you're sort of new here, this is my second time of doing one2one. I have been doing it on and off for like the past sort of 18 months. My lowest I'd got down to was I nearly lost 4 stone with one2one, but in total I'd lost 5.5 stone because I'd lost a little bit before I started, and then obviously I gained a bit back and I went up to 13 stone 8, and my lowest I got down to on plan was 11 stone 10. So I'm at 12 stone 9 now, and I'm working my way back down, which is fantastic. I'm 32, I have 2 children, and I'm 5'4.5", which is, the half's very important. So yeah, and I think I said I'm doing step 2, so I have 3 one2one products a day and 1 200 calorie cooked meal, which I do at home, and usually I have corn chicken pieces because I'm vegetarian, like, and green beans, and I just have the same thing every day because it's just easy, and I'm a bit of a lazy cook, self-proclaimed. I'm mostly in like size 14 bottoms currently, and I was definitely a 10 in tops before I gained a bit of weight. They're a little bit on the tight side still at the moment, but we are working our way back into them. And as of yesterday, I tried on my size 10 winter coat and it fits. So that's goal number 1 achieved. So I was very, very pleased with that. Also, if you haven't seen on my Instagram, I had some very exciting news, I think it was last week, where my consultant Cheryl, she's you can find her in a lot of places, like on Instagram she's one2one diet Cornwall weight-loss.cheryl, and she's Weight Loss Cornwall on Facebook. Cheryl Moss, she's lovely, she's based in Weybridge, and she's helped me so much with my journey. But she sort of mentioned about sponsoring me to put forward for becoming a consultant myself, and obviously I've loved sharing my journey on here with everybody and on Instagram and everything, and I've loved the journey, and obviously I'm not done with my journey yet. I'm still on my journey, but I was being given the opportunity to help other people with their journeys, which is really exciting. So anyway, I went on the training. It's all virtual at the moment because of COVID. Did like a 5.5 hour day of training, and then I did the exam, and I've been accredited. So once I've got my starter pack, I'm all good to go, and I'm a trained consultant now. So exciting. So I'm still going to be seeing my consultant, still getting my weekly weigh-ins and everything, still continuing my journey, but it also means that I'm going to be able to help other people on their journeys as well, and to start this amazing journey and amazing plan, and hopefully do as well as I have. And honestly, I feel like a different person since losing weight, and I really hope that I'm gonna make some other people really happy and feel as good as I do. So it's all really positive and really exciting, and I can't wait to start getting my first clients and start making other people's dreams happen. But yeah, so that's what's been going on really. Like, my losses haven't been massive recently. I've sort of been slow and steady this time, but this is my last few stone to get off, so it's going to be a bit slower than, you know, when I had a solid like 7.5 stone to lose. I've only got less than 3 stone to go now, so it's the last little push, and we'll get there, and hopefully by Christmas I'll be looking like fantastic. My wedding has now been moved to June next year, so I'm not aiming to get it, you know, look fantastic in my wedding dress right now, because I've got such a long way to go, and I felt like really pushing for my wedding was putting a lot of pressure on me. I wasn't really sticking to plan that well before and things like that, so like I said, just little mini goals at the moment. I think the next thing I'd like to do, my next goal will be £1 off to get to that first stone since being back on plan, or £2 next week, which would take me to 3 stone, or is it 4 stone? Maybe 4 stone. Was it 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 12, 13, 14, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15. 3 stone with 1-to-1 again. Oh my god, this heat's getting to me. Yeah, so the £2 will get me back to 3 stone off with 1-to-1 since I started with my consultant last year, and then if I get down to 12 stone 4, that's 5 stone off since I started my journey. Anyway, there's no point in going into it all because they're just further small goals, but I want to focus on one little goal at a time. So £1 or £2 next week and I'll be happy, because that's the next milestone. Anything more than that is a bonus. So anyway, I'm going to go enjoy this weather. I hope you're enjoying it too. It's not as hot in Cornwall as it is other places in the UK. I've seen London's had it over 30, up nearly 40 degrees, which is just too hot. We've been getting about, I think yesterday was 27. Feels about that today actually, and that's quite warm enough. So go see what the kids are up to, and I'll update you when there's anything new to report. So take care, keep safe, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.